What makes this different from our other publications? Many readers like you following our publications would know that we have since 2019 came up with a number of periodicals to compile the activities of Borno State Governor Professor Babagana Umar Zulum. Although each of these publications was different in some sort, we will briefly touch on them. To start with the latest, we welcome you to this anniversary edition of PZ Review. This is a photo-only edition. It is devoid of published articles, commentaries or speeches. It comprises 830 photos taken from over 700 capital projects executed in the first term of Professor Zulum's 4-year administration from May 29, 2019 to May 29, 2023. This current edition is unlike any of our previous publications. Our first, entitled 120 over 100, published September 6, 2019, was an extensive compilation of 120 capital projects which Zulum was able to deliver within his first 100 days. The title was derived from an observer's scoring that Zulum undertook not just one project in every of his 100 days, but surpassed the daily count by 20 more projects. By that, the professor somehow scored 120%. That compilation was published in print and online newspapers, and it was shared in digital formats on social media platforms back in September 2019. It contained, as explained, some photos with more of texts listing the 120 projects and their locations. Our second publication was the maiden edition of PZ Review, January 2020. The magazine, made up of few photos and largely texts, detail what many regard as one of the most insightful efforts towards public enlightenment on the character, working principles, and core objectives of Professor Zulum, his relationship with his deputy Honorable Umar Usman Kadafur, and the challenges ahead of their administration. The first verdict was our next publication. That was a compendium which contained replication of published news reports and analysis, features, columns, commentaries, discourses, editorials, selected speeches of the governor, transcripts of some media chats, and scorecard in the first year. Although the publication featured a good number of photos, the photos were not only about projects, but more of activities as published by news organizations during Zulum's first year. We replicated what they published so we could archive them for easy referencing. The second verdict was continually similar to the first verdict. The only difference was that the compilations were from media publications during the second year of the professor. The third verdict followed the same sequence. None of these previous publications compile only photos of projects without articles. As Governor Babagana Umar Zulum and his deputy Umar Usman Kadafur enter their second term on May 29, 2023, we thought it might be worthwhile to pictorially compile physical projects during the first term, as we hopefully look forward to a glorious second term during which the governor aims to surpass his outstanding record. Here is wishing the governor and his deputy the very best of luck, and wishing that the people of Borno State, other Nigerians and humanity hugely benefit from this second coming. To you, the reader, thank you for following us. We hope you will find this photo-only edition of PZ Review, another publication from us, a useful reference. Thank you. Signed, Malam Isa Gusau, Editor-in-Chief.